Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Capricorn. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. Ooh, all right, we have the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay, your person is also showing up as the Knight of Swords, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. They're viewing you as the Ace of Swords, okay, so they see you as in alignment, honest, and the connection, we see Hierophant, so a higher level of commitment or marriage. And we see the Star card, Aquarius energy. So we have the Leo-Aquarius axis coming through here, Capricorn, which tells me someone here may have a North Node in one of those signs. But it's a strong indication here of soulmates. And for a lot of you, this may be somebody you end up with long term. Now, the Star card tells me that this person could be an Aquarius. This is something that feels like it's written in the stars. I also feel like this can be a very healing connection. I feel like it's going to be a very profound connection because we have a lot of major arcana coming through. We have a lot of fixed energy here. We have Leo, we have Taurus, we have Aquarius. The only one we're missing is Scorpio. And I also feel with the Star card here that this is going to be a very healing connection. Now, the Star also indicates wish fulfillment. So Capricorn, you may be everything this person has hoped for or wished for. With the Strength card, Leo energy, this is somebody who's passionate, somebody who's playful, somebody who gets a lot of attention, likes a lot of attention, somebody who's sexy. This is somebody who loves hard and they really love deep. So you're going to feel extremely supported here by this person. We see the Judgment card in reverse, Aries, Scorpio energy. So for some of you, this person, they may be making a decision they may be making some major life decision that brings them towards you. So, it can be a move that brings them to your area. It could be a job change. For some of you, this person is maybe a bit worried, Capricorn, that they don't have a chance with you or they don't stand a chance with you. Okay, there's something about you that I feel is going to really have them in their feels where they may not be fully trusting their judgment. And we see the Two of Wands energy, but there's something here about a big decision that brings you two together. Okay, so maybe they decide to book that trip they've always wanted to, or like I said, a move or a job change. This is somebody they're ready for something completely brand new. And again, that is something that brings you two together. How my Capricorns are going to be feeling? The Nine of Cups. So you both are going to be feeling like this is what you've wanted, that this is wish fulfillment. Oh, beautiful. All right. So let's see what else we need to know here about this person. We see strong air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and also Leo energy coming through here. This is somebody that I also feel like they're quite decisive. When they know what they want, they really go for it. All right, we see no family. So this person may be somebody who just grew up without little to no family. This could also be that their family's at a distance from them, so in a different city, state, or country. We see that this person is funny, so expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person. The laughter you share may very well bond you and alleviate stress. Beautiful. We see creative, so this person potentially enjoys art, working with their hands, music, putting their ideas to work for them. And we get double confirmation early on in this reading, Capricorn, that this is potentially your life partner. So a mutual love with a partner who shares your vision for the future. This connection is meant to be long term. All right. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like there's a strong intellectual connection here between the two of you. This is somebody who's really honest and direct and really authentic, and they see you that way as well. So I don't feel there's going to be much guessing or any sort of game playing here in this connection. Okay, so it's love at first sight. Beautiful. And we see this is going to be a telepathic connection. I don't doubt that for a second, because you both have been wanting each other or wanting a connection just like this. And it feels like, I heard earlier and I didn't say it, like body, mind, and spirit. Like this is just such a strong connection, such an aligned connection. And we see that this person is a heartbreaker. I'm not surprised with that Leo energy coming through. This person is sexy and attractive, and they may have a lot of options, but they really only have eyes for you, Capricorn. And we see in their 40s. Now that's a super specific message that's not going to resonate with all of you, but it will be confirmation for some of you. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do my Capricorns need to know about this person, please? Okay, so we see they're wise, they're smart, absolutely, with all this air energy. They're observant, and they do know what they want, all right, and they go for it. We see that they're laid back and funny, okay, so relaxed, balanced, and easygoing. Oh, what a, it feels like such a breath of fresh air here with this person, Capricorn. And we see initials or prominent letters in their name. Could be X, M, F, S, G, or O. And we also see D, H, A, P, T, V, and K. All right. All right, let's see what else we need to know here. Anything else we need to know? Anything else my Capricorns need to know in order to identify this person? All right, we see that they may dye their hair. Now that could be covering grays, it could be highlights. Maybe they just like to switch up their hair. Maybe when they were younger, they dyed their hair crazy colors. All right, they have dreams about you, so they may have prophetic dreams about you. This to me is a deja vu card, so you may experience deja vu with this person, or they do when you guys first get together. All right, this person is physically active. Okay, so they like to work out, or they like to walk, they like to hike, they like to move around. Okay, so this is no couch potato here. All right, and this person already knows who you are. So for some of my Capricorns here, this may be somebody that you already work with, or who's a neighbor, who's a friend, or maybe somebody you're already talking to. And we see comes from overseas. So this could be that they're literally from another country. But Capricorn, this can also indicate that their family, their parents, or their grandparents come from a different country or a different culture. So they're viewing you here, Capricorn, as the Ace of Swords. So they see you as very wise, very honest, very authentic. They love that you have a thirst for knowledge and wisdom wherever you are. Now I have to say, for like one of my Capricorns, I do have some sort of reconciliation vibe, but literally it's like only for one of you. Okay, we see Justice card in reverse, Libran energy. So they may feel like the decision is up to you, Capricorn. They're all in. They know what they want and they're going to go for it. But I also see that this person feels like, the ultimate decision is going to be up to you, whether you're as interested as they are. They may also see you as acting like a little bit aloof or keeping things a bit superficial with them. And again, not that you're a superficial person, but like that you don't go deep right away. And again, that would make sense, for example, if you work with this person, or maybe they're a friend that you've just met a few times or you see around. Because the Justice card in reverse says, okay, like they know they haven't scratched, they've only scratched the surface with you, and they want a deeper connection. They want to get to know you more. And you may be acting this way again, like if it is somebody you work with because you want to keep things professional. You may not be so sure how you feel about this person. I mean, this person's like super sexy and attractive and they get a lot of attention. So you may not be sure like if this person is interested in you, or do they just have like a flirtatious demeanor. So I feel like this is more of them picking up on you being a bit cautious and, not super easy to win over. I mean, my Capricorns are picky. And we see the Two of Cups in reverse. So for some of you too, you may meet this person after some sort of, like I said, major decision on their part, but it could also be after you've made some sort of major decision. You might be recently out of a marriage or a connection. Okay, and for some of you, they're not sure that this is going to lead to a higher level of commitment. They're certainly attracted to you. It feels like you two get along really well. You know, you can laugh and you can joke together, but they're not sure that you're looking for higher level of commitment or that that's going to be your choice with them. All right. How you're going to be feeling, the Six of Swords. So most likely you're also kind of checking this person out. And some of you, you know what I kind of like about the Six of Swords? It kind of feels like he's got a sneaky little plan. So I think you're purposefully not giving this person as much attention as they're used to, so you can see who they really are, how they react, to see how much they really like you. I don't see it necessarily like you playing games, but I do think you have a process here of like trying to figure out, is this person for real? Are we really compatible? Or are they just like flirtatious in demeanor? Do they just want my attention because I'm not really giving it to them? Or do they want my attention because they really like me? All right, and I don't see that as being manipulative or game playing. I see it more as you just, gathering data here. But with the Six of Swords, I also feel like because this person is funny and because this connection is relatively easy in a lot of ways, I feel like you do feel like you could move on with this person. Some of my Capricorns, because we do have the Ace of Cups showing up there in reverse behind that Six of Swords, you do meet this person after some sort of loss or some sort of disappointment. So you definitely seem to be like taking your time. All right, let's see what else they really like about my Capricorns. Okay, so they see you as the God archetype. My goodness, benevolent and compassionate, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So they really hold you in high regard. And the Exorcist. Wow, so they see you as a force to be reckoned with. This person may even have you a little bit on a pedestal here, Capricorn. Now, don't let it go to your head, but, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So, you might be somebody, you might be like a coach or a trainer, or you just have a lot of wisdom. I feel like you're in a really healthy, aligned energy. So just by existing, just by the way you act and the way you behave, Capricorn, I feel like, you serve as inspiration for others to make like healthier and better choices in their life, or at least this is how they're seeing you. Wow, Capricorn, and they see you as the warrior. So strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Yeah, beautiful. So they definitely see you as strong. They see you as a fighter. They see you as, like I said, a force to be reckoned with. And this is what they're really attracted to, because this person is also very strong. So they need somebody that, they can soften with. And I feel, Capricorn, that's you. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful message. All right. So we do see the connection being, described or embodying the Hierophant energy. So this is compatibility. This is friends and family being on board with this. This is also saying, confirming that life partner energy, that this is your person. This is someone you're going to end up marrying, or you're going to end up being in a higher level of commitment with. And we see growth oriented, because this person is committed to learning from experiences, and they value evolution over perfection. Absolutely. Okay. And we see growth with discernment. This connection evolves alongside clarity. Yeah, so there's this beautiful growth energy. And again, it might start off as a friend's first thing. But for a lot of you, I just feel like, because Capricorn, you're really kind of in control here of the narrative. And I feel like you're really discerning now when it comes to love. And, not everybody is going to just pass the test, right? So, this evolves as you get more clarity, and for them as well. All right. And we see this person values reliability and follow through. And if that isn't Capricorn energy, I don't know what is. Their actions align with their words. So this is somebody who, again, matches your energy, Capricorn. And I feel like that's just going to be so refreshing after, meeting so many people who have been fake or people who say one thing and do another. It's like really nice to meet somebody who follows through. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we see that this meeting happens because you listen to a quiet inner prompting. Alignment responds to intuition rather than logic. So this can be, just this can be like you deciding to do something because you have, you decide to do something different. Like maybe you go to the same place for lunch every day and you're like, you know what, today I'm going to do something different. You change up your routine, or you go to a party that you don't really want to go to, but you feel like, okay, well, I should just go. I don't know why, but I feel like I should just go here. And boom, there's this meeting. All right, again, that's not going to be for all of you, and we see reciprocity matters. This connection thrives when giving and receiving are balanced. Mutual effort becomes part of the alignment. Yeah. So again, mutual, reciprocity here is a beautiful thing. All right, so let's see what else my Capricorns need to know here. What else do my Capricorns need to know? All right, so some of you meet this person through work or work friends, or while you're out celebrating a raise or promotion with colleagues, but the common cause connection tells me this is an extremely compatible connection. All right, spirit soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. I feel that's mutual. I feel like that's why this connection really does go the difference, because you're both really growth oriented. And not just in your career, but like in your health and also emotionally. Okay, and we see love language, acts of service. So actions speak louder than words. Beautiful. And this is the difference, is we see that that this person values reliability and follow through. So again, you're two people who say what you mean and mean what you say, and you follow up with action. And that builds trust, and trust is why long-term connections last. All right, so we see manifesting the one. Very soon, your true love will arrive. All right, so very soon, Capricorn, you're manifesting this. This feels really beautiful. I mean, like one of the best and smoothest readings so far. All right, so let's see any important dates or times or anything else my Capricorns need to know here, please. All right, you will hear news soon, very soon. And we see December. Some of you are December Capricorns, or the month of December in hindsight you'll see has been or is really important for this connection. All right, my Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.